Hey there everyone, my name is JW. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got a special video for you. But before we begin, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified of all the videos coming on, tutorials on the channel in the future. With that out of the way, let's get into today's video. And why am I here? Why am I in this world that some of you guys see every now and then on the channel? It's called Neon City, and this is my oldest world. And today, we are going to take a full tour of this world. So grab your popcorn, grab your favorite drink, settle in, and we shall begin. So the area we are in currently is the spawn area. It's kind of been built up over time, but yes, this is spawn. Yes, so welcome to Neon City. This is the spawn area, so let's go in. You don't really have to read these signs. These signs are just for new people that join the world. So this is the info house, and this tour is going to take a little bit. Anything with these doors really is the admin doors. We tried to make this like a full server and everything. It was quite funny. I mean, over here it says the tour will take about 4 to 5 hours. I don't know how long we'll make it, but we shall try to cover everything in this one video. So here is map of Neon City area. This is the world we will be exploring. As you can see, it's quite a big world, and you can also see that was originally an Xbox 360 world back when it was originally on Xbox 360. I then moved it to Xbox One when migration to Xbox One came about, and then I made it a Realms world, and I made able to get it on my PC through Realms, and now it's a Bedrock world on my computer. So let us continue. Anytime you see just one of these markers, it's just one of the original builds me and my friends on Xbox 360 built. This is just the world settings and everything, all the stuff we just talked about, the admins on the server, list and ranks and punishments and everything, and then pixel art to look out for. We built a lot of pixel art. Alright, so this is the rail line that you guys have seen multiple times. This again shows that goes all the way around the map. So we'll continue to the spawn deck over here. So this is the spawn deck. It's just a lovely little deck. All the country flags that we attempted to make using banners, and then overlooks the harbor. And that way is downtown. That way is to the mall, and then that way is to the little path we called Northwood, which I always like to begin with Northwood. Northwood's a fun area to begin with. So let us begin. Now remember, if you have any questions about this world or anything, or want to join it or anything, let me know down in the comment section. Alright, so the first structure we have is this building here. On the bottom floor, we have a Pokemon Center and a Pokemark, and on top is apartments. So let's check out the Pokemon Center. I think I remember designing this from Soul Silver or one of the DS Pokemon games. It's one of my favorites, and a villager is acting as Nurse Joy right now. That's great. So yes, this is the Pokemon Center, and across the way we have our Pokemart that was built by someone else. As you can see, this has not been updated whatsoever. So this really needs to be updated. Northwood is just kind of like a Pokemon inspired build area here. To get up to the apartments, we gotta go through more of Northwood. This tower here, well first we gotta talk about the lighthouse. This lighthouse here was one of the first structures built by the harbor. Hello there, Mr. Hun. Yes, this was a joke. This was our power supply for the entire city as these rotating mobs. But yes, we have our lighthouse, and then this giant diamond tower was supposed to be the Pokemon League tower to have giant Pokemon battles in, but it never got finished. Also, fun fact, this tower was moved 3 times in this world, all by hand. We had to tear it down by hand and rebuild it by hand. It was originally over in the harbor, then we got moved downtown, and then it got moved here. I've just loved the design so much that I wanted to keep it. So I mean, if you actually go in, it's actually quite circular. Alright, and we have this little dock area. I don't know what to build with yet. Maybe make an art gallery or something. Alright, so then we have our McDonald's, but we'll come back to McDonald's because first we have this nice, lovely Italian restaurant that one of my friends back in the day built. So let us go into this lovely Italian restaurant. It is a pretty lovely, lovely place. I guess fish are supposed to be in here. Well, we can actually put fish in here now because fish are in the game. There's a lot of the stuff in here that has not been updated whatsoever. But, yes. Original 360 kitchen. Oh, good times, good times. Little bar. And then the other side of the Italian restaurant. And then you come on out this side. And then we have this tower that was built on one of my friends' worlds that I transferred over to here, taking screenshots and transferred it. We're thinking about making it like kind of like a Japanese embassy or something. I don't know. I just like the design. I thought it was cool, so I copied it over. Alright. And then the last little bit of Northwood, the northern part, would be this little greenhouse that's on the edge of the minigame park. So this greenhouse was one of the first things I built on this world. And it's quite dated. The birch trees never grew, but the spruce trees did. So that's good. It's been a while since I've been in here. I forgot how lovely it was. Oh, I have mushrooms. Okie dokie. So, now we're going to continue on to the other side of Northwood. We have a little garden area here. Little garden. It's really nice. And then this section leads over into the second neighborhood. Yeah, the neighborhood where people can build in for their houses. So this house here was done by one of my old friends at EX Mortis on Xbox 360. So head on in. Quite barren. I don't know what he ever had in here. Oh, yeah, bed chest. And then let's see up here. A secret lever that opens to an enchantment room. Neat. Very neat. Is there anything down this way? No, nothing down that way. Alright, down the ladder. Then we go down here. And then that has the backyard. And then this is the little kitchen area. Apparently there's a little roof section here. Oh, storage. Lots of soup. Mushroom stew. Mushroom stew. Do. So then there's the little backyard. Corvo. I don't know whatever happened to his dog. I don't know. Oh, there's just a random hole. Okay. Alrighty. But yes, that is Mortis's house. He was one of my first friends on here. So continuing on, we have a Pokemon gym. Now this gym was taken from Fire Red, I believe, or again Soul Silver. Those were my go-to games. And it's a Brock's gym from the Kanto region. So it's the Rock Gym, it's Brock's gym, because I liked Onyx and Geodude and everything. So, yep. Challengers, a fight and everything. Really nice. Alright, so then move on to the McDonald's in Northwood. Here we are. Now this staircase over here is just a back way to get into the villager apartments over there. We have apartments for people and then apartments for villagers. We wanted to make this a really functioning world. But yes, the McDonald's. Another first build. It's an old style. Piston tables. And I pretended that the sticky pistons were lettuce on the table. So, yep. Just a quick little McDonald's. And another indication of how old this world was. This is when Black Ops 2 first came out. We've had a lot of fun. And then this little building here is just, we don't know, I just built it because if you look at it from the top, it's actually the mystery box from Call of Duty Zombies. So, yeah, that's all the whole purpose of that. And then we have a little statue, well not little, it's a big statue of Slam Cow. You might know Slam Cow from his animations. I hope he's doing well, I haven't seen anything from him in a while. And then we have this little 3x3 house by Corellis. You guys know Corellis, he You know, he was one of my main inspirations at the start of Minecraft. I have this little house that I build in every single survival world to kind of commemorate that. And then there's this little barber shop. I forget the tutorial person that I did this from. Let me know in the comments if you know who did this, because I know I can recognize the thumbnail, but I can't recognize his name. I liked it. I thought it'd be a nice fit here. And then we have the villager apartments right here. Little apartment building and everything. It's just a shame to get actually up to the next floor. Well, there's no real shame because right there's the stairs. So. And then this house was my friend Juan Juan, his big iron house that I turned into a villager job area. So all the villagers can come in here and work and everything. And the doors are not fixed. It's kind of a trademark of the migration from Xbox 360 to Xbox One. But yes. That would be the Northwood area almost done. And then we can just head up the tunnel to the apartments up here. Very simple apartments. Supposed to be starters until you... Oh yeah, the Poke apartments. I started updating this area. But this was supposed to be just starter apartments for people until they built their house and everything. This whole thing was supposed to be eventually go to survival. But it never did go to survival. Just kind of stayed this way. And then, of course, the next floor is more of the same. Just... Oh, this one actually has a music box. Huh. Alright, and that should complete Northwood. The Northwood district. And so now, we can actually go explore the mall. Oh, little couch I built. Yep, Poke Apartments, and then... we can actually start exploring the mall, which is what we're in now. The mall is these glass tunnels, and then that building right there, the museum building here, and of course it connects right back to the spawn area. So I think the first place we'll start, since we're on this level, is Mineco Plus. It's a Costco of Minecraft, which I designed. It's really neat. You can buy stuff and everything. I like how I designed it. Has an order of things, and then you have your farming supplies, horse supplies, what's this, others, lighting, all your lighting materials, specialty items are behind the counter. You have your combat section, you have your exploration section, your tools, boats. I really like how I did that, just to show kind of like at Cabela's how the boats are up. Fishing, armor, plants. It's like a Costco Ace Hardware kind of deal. So, yeah, I really like the store. I like how I built it. Alright, moving on. We would go that way, but let's see. We'll go through the first floor. We'll go cut through here again. And then we'll go this way. And cut through this way. Right here's the original spawn chest back on Xbox 360. I think so. A cooked rabbit. So I guess I'm gonna put that in there. But yeah, then here's a little outside mall section. Villagers working and everything. So the next part underneath the Costco, we have Starcatcher Theater. Little movie theater I designed. It's pretty nice. Kind of looks like the movies. We have our even a popcorn machine and the touchpad Coca-Cola machines and cake. So what's really cool is this light here. Flip that on, that turns on. All the lights in the theater turn on. So that way we actually can have a movie theater. I don't know if we ever were going to do a skit with this or something, but I think it's a pretty nice theater. Pretty nice, big spacious seats. So yeah, it's a really nice theater. Very nice. So now we'll come back out the other side, and then just to show it again, see the lights are on, and then flip the switch, lights go off. And I'll even show off the redstone for it in here. I think someone else put up the redstone, and it was complicated, and I don't want to break anything, so we're leaving. We are leaving. I'm not the redstone expert. Alright. So now, continue on with the mall. We have the museum, the original Xbox 360 museum. I put all the original blocks of the Xbox 360. Back then, we only had our ores here. There were no emeralds and only 3 types of wood, and they are all wood planks. That was it. So you got your birch, spruce, and oak, and they all turned into wood planks. Ah, good old days. Yep. No emeralds in sight. And then they started adding more stuff and everything. And then the second floor was supposed to be all the interactable blocks and everything, but never got around to it. And then the top floor was all the different types of trees. Oh, that's when they added jungle trees. I remember that. But yep. And then this big tree in the center here, I actually put a whole bunch of oak saplings together and then just spawned it this way. So it was a massive tree. Massive tree. And then the last part of the mall is this little rooftop area. I like to put flowers everywhere. Then we have this little top spot. This was supposed to be kind of like a dog park in a way for dogs and everything. And then the mall will feed into the park here. Well, that's what everyone coined it, the park. So yeah, and then big flags, big Nintendo controller. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice, I say. But that should be it of the mall. And since we're heading to the park, and I mentioned it, we'll just head there. And to get to the park from here, we go around here, we have a little kiosk. And then there's a Walgreens we were building. Welcome to Walgreens. We have the cashier counter, we have the shelves, and then over here's the pharmacy. This was in the midst of being renovated because it looked really, really bad earlier on. But we are fixing it up. Alright, on to the park. That is my original house I built on here. This all used to be an oak forest and everything. And then I built my house here. See? My original house. Boy, is it cringe. Oh, I had no idea what I was doing. But as you can see, I liked blue. I had blue accents everywhere. Oh, someone put out my fire. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. And then, yeah, I don't know why I have this big corridor. It's just a big, big corridor. And then, of course, there was my secret tunnel. Oh, yeah, I carved this out. I was making it into something else. Why is there just a random clay block? I don't know. And then my secret stash. Then I have meat, bread, everything. Apparently it leads into this little viewing area where I have part of the bee garden now. And the stone buttons are hard to see against stone brick. What's on the second floor? Nothing much. Nothing much. Apparently where's my bedroom? I forgot where I put my... Oh, is my bedroom up here? Nope. This is my massive library that I could get lost in. With an enchanting area. Yeah, just get lost in here. Alright. I think that is it exploring this old... Oh, my bathtub. I like how I even included steps all the way over here. Ha! That's funny. That's very funny. And then an overlook of the park and our clock tower. Ah. So, down we go. Exit here. Oh wait, before we leave here, I have to show the first thing, the very first thing I built on this world. A Vaporeon pixel art that I then covered with water and turned into a pool. But this pixel art here was the very, very first thing I built on this world while I was waiting for my friends to join. And also, hi Corrales, how you doing? And if I pose it like that, makes it look like he's floating in the upper left. Oh wait. Alright, so with that, let us press on. We shall press on now. Okay, the park. It's a lovely park. This was supposed to be like the future Minecraft house, built out of actual walls. It kind of worked. I mean, with the windows, but the doors don't work. But, you can only do what you do. And this was supposed to be turned into a little Starbucks, but that never happened. So it goes on. So we have our library, we have our bank, we have the marshmallow shop, we have a diner, and then it leads on down that way and leads up to the clock tower. There's a lot to explore here, so let's get started. So the marshmallow shop, I remember this was on a Minecraft Survival Java server that we used to play a lot on, that someone built. So there's marshmallows, bags of marshmallows, and a marshmallow on a stick. And then Mr. Pumpkin loves to get marshmallows. Yes, yes, Mr. Pumpkin. And then, of course... Alright. Yep, and then that just leads into the tunnels, and then this leads to Admin Row. Admin Row is all the big houses that my friends built that are original. What's this? What's this? There's something going down. What's this? What's this? Oh my god, it goes down. We're not ready for that yet. Oh my. There's lots of little secret nooks and crannies in this world that I have no idea where they go. I would literally leave my Xbox 360 running all day while I'm at high school, and my friends would just build on here. And then we have our bank, with our bank mascot of an iron golem and a cow. I have no idea why, but... So, we can come on in and explore. Which, this goes down to the vaults and everything, everyone here. And this leads to everyone's room. Let's see. We have... all the people. Wait, where's mine? Oh, I think this was mine right here, but it got removed. Man, these people I have not talked to in forever. There's more? Oh yeah, we were making more. And then someone looks like someone tried to break into the bank and make it their personal stash. Fun times, fun times. Alright. Now, on to the library. Now, me and my buddy Derek, we actually did a short video in the library about, I think it was back in 2020, where we were just starting to discuss the history of Neon City. So here it is. I actually just updated it with computers. We have computers in here now. Little computer section. And up the little library. And I believe up here, if you hit this lever here, opens the trapdoor that enters the catacombs. Or what we were trying to make the catacombs. It didn't really turn out. Another project for the future. Just another project. Okie dokie. Hydration check. Make sure you take a drink of water. Make sure you eat a little bit of food. We are just beginning. This is just a beginning. Alright. Alright, so this diner I built based off of a 50s diner. 50s theme. So, yep, diner created in 2020 when I started playing on this world heavily again. I really liked how it turned out. I liked the prismarine blocks and checkered floor on the jukebox. I could just imagine the fawns going boom, like that. We should do some skits on here. Yeah. How many in your party today? Okay, over here. Alright. Before we head to the underground mall, because we have an underground mall too, let's head up to here. We have another little kiosk, and then this connects to the first neighborhood district. And of course we have these tunnels that connect over here and overlook this way. In fact, there's one thing above the bank I forgot to mention, which is this little cafe. I really like the design of it. It's supposed to be a little cafe and coffee. I could just actually imagine getting coffee here. I think I got inspired by a place in Seattle like this. Not Starbucks, but another place. It's really cozy. And again, that leads to that way, and also it connects to the rail line. And then this way connects back to the mall. There's little tunnels and everything that go every which way. But to the clock tower. Let's see if I remember how to get in there. Nope, it's not this way. I think we have to enter the clock tower. How did a bee get all the way over here? Oh well. Alright, so we'll do the underground mall, which will lead into downtown. So let's go. So here we are, the underground mall, which is only got 3 places really. So we have the Remedy Jazz Club. Oh yeah, this is when we did our Christmas karaoke event here. We had Christmas karaoke where we can actually just sit and actually watch and everything. It was pretty fun. It was me, Medic, Vortex, and another person. I think it was Bear, Battery Bear. What? 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 Hold on. You can now take the flower out of the flower pot? Since when? Wow, I just learned something new. Huh, how about that? Alright, so that's the Jazz Club. I like it. I designed it. And then we have Mod's Gems. A jewelry store. A very fancy, fancy jewelry store. Complete with a service bell. Get diamonds and really pretty, pretty things. And then next we have Button Mashers Arcade. And basically an arcade with complete Dance Revolution. Sorry, I'm cringe. I know. And the arcade and the claw machine broke, I see. And yep, created in June of 2020. And then an opening to downtown, so people from downtown can access it as well. And then storage, and then this was supposed to be a clothing store. And then the food court over here. Not done yet. And then it goes into these. The next, there was supposed to be more stores here. And then it leads into this another villager apartment area, or more apartments for people. Why is there a bird in here? Bird, what are you? Okay, not gonna question it. We're just gonna go on. But before we head downtown, I guess we'll explore this little harbor area. So we have this tunnel that also leads to downtown. You can also just take the docks to downtown. Go around here, get a nice view of the minigame park. We have this little fishing market here. There's a little actually fish, little sushi place here. So go in and have a little bit of bite to eat. Nice, very nice. And there's even fish in the barrels and everything. Ah, fishy. And then over here, in the ice-themed area, we have Club Ice. It's a club that's ice-themed. Club Ice. It's very nice. I like it. It has a nice blue theme, and it fits me perfectly because I like the shade of color. It's one of my favorite shades of color. Complete with speakers and up here, and the DJ gets to put on music and everything. We have our bartender back here. And there we go. That should be it for the harbor. Alright, so now we can go downtown. And to start downtown, we shall cut back through here. And we shall start this way. Right here. To start off with, we have this wool tower. This is supposed to be an automated wool dispensary that would give you your color of wool that you want. Everything, so you can build stuff. And then we have this butter tower. If you know the reference, you know the reference. It's all made of gold and everything back in the day when a certain YouTuber was popular. And now it just kind of sits here, unused rooms. Don't know what to do with it, but it's here. And then, of course, another reference, Tower Pimps. If you know, you know. And then this building in here, this is our radio station. Back on Xbox 360, we had a rule that if you wanted to play music on your microphone, you had to sit in the DJ's booth in order to do it. You couldn't be just playing it while you're also building. It was kind of like the rule and punishment if you wanted to play music. So Yep, and then a nice overlook. Alright. And then we have our bigger bank with an ATM outside. And then we have our express entrance if you really need to get something done real quick. And then there's also the main entrance for your daily needs. We even have a bubble elevator that will whoosh you all the way to the top floor if need be. And man, what a view. What a view. We have a lot to explore yet. Alright, down we go. Down we go. Alrighty. And that is the bank. There's supposed to be offices above and everything, but we have yet to design those. And then we have this big wraparound porch area. Little deck that overlooks all the boats in the harbor. And then a strip mall that was meant for the Ninja Tower. For all these towers were built. A little observation platform. And then it comes down this way. Before we head this way, we shall make a detour to one of my favorite builds I have done and recently updated. I want to come at this through the correct way. And yeah, we can go through that little passageway, but I want to go through the correct way, which is right here. This is one of my favorites on the server, is our aquarium. I love this place, so let us go in. So here is our aquarium. We have our sea turtle. How you doing, buddy? And then we have our big fish tank up here. All the fish and everything like to gather in the coral. And then it goes down below to the axolotl viewing area. All the axolotls are in here because they can't be trusted with other fish because they eat them and kill them. And then it goes into here where we have our squid display. All of our squids and everything. And then we have this way to our river fish, mock river. All of our salmon and cod. And then we have a puffer fish area. And then we have our tunnel area. I got inspired when I went to San Francisco when I saw this. I saw a neat display in San Francisco of this. And I got to see sharks. I like sharks. They're sea puppies. Alright, and that is the aquarium, everybody. And so now we can cut back this way. And cut back up this way. And now we're heading into the heart of downtown. But, we'll actually save that for a little later. That's an entrance to the underground theme park. Yes, we have an underground theme park. And we have more apartments here. This one is fully furnished. So we have our ground floor. Really nice with mailboxes and everything. And then I'll just show you one of the rooms because all the rooms are the same. So here we are. You come in. You have your little kitchen area. Head on in further. You have what was supposed to be the bathroom. And then your bedroom. I guess you could just make this a storage closet. But yeah, this is our iron building kind of deal. So there's that. Just let me know if you have any questions down below in the comment section of what you guys think so far of this tour. I really love to know your thoughts and everything. I probably won't be editing this very much. So let us continue. This building here was supposed to be our entrance to our vault from Fallout. We were going to build our own Fallout vault and everything. And then moving on, this little building tucked in here is a comic book store, a little comic book store that we built. Not very big, but yes, little comic book store. And then right here we have a bar. It's supposed to be inspired kind of like from Moe's from The Simpsons. Not very much needs to be updated. We have our barrels of whiskey and everything back here. So let us continue into downtown. We have a mini statue of an iron golem because it's right next to the police station. This black obsidian building is our police station. So So it's not really built. I mean, all we have is this, and then some bubble elevators are going to go in. And that's about it so far. And then we have the admin tower for all the admins, and myself included, the owner. It's supposed to be like where we make decisions and everything. And then we have our courthouse. I actually built this courthouse on another Minecraft server, and they enjoyed it so much that they were role-playing it and everything. So I'm really proud of how this turned out. So we have the bottom floor, which has the courtroom. So we have our judge, and then our defendant and plaintiff, and I don't really know how courts work. I was selected for jury duty. I did go in, and they were going to pick me for a case, but then they dropped me, and that's my experience, and I never want to do it again. And then upstairs is just office space, more office space. I like it though. It's neat. I just think it's neat. Alright, and then these two buildings are going to be giant storage buildings for stuff we mine on survival. And then this is Lapis Lazuli Industries. It was an idea I had of experimenting on Lapis Lazuli, of why this material is used for enchantments. How does that work? Is there science behind it? Is it magic? We don't know. But in this building, we were going to find out. So upstairs, it's not done yet, but upstairs is all supposed to be like different rooms of experiments and everything. And the top floor, it's right here. It's just kind of like a boardroom / meeting room and everything. Whee! Alright. Moving on past these towers, we're going to take a quick gander over here. We have another viewing dock area of the Corellis area. And then we have another Minecraft statue. This one is dedicated to someone that unfortunately is gone now, but we have Technoblade. You will really be missed, buddy. Alright. And then we have our game show room, where it's kind of like a Jeopardy / guessing games and everything. All the contestants should be there, a person asking questions here, and then the wall of questions right there. But mainly we just played music over our mics, and then we tried to guess the music. That's about it. And then it feeds back into the harbor area where we have our ferry that brings people in. We don't have an airport, we have a boat system. That's how you get into Neon City. And then we have Blue Square, which is a shopping center, shopping kind of thing. Beds. And then just items for sale and everything. Kind of like an appliance store. Just really fancy, modern-esque design. And then we have a fountain. And then we're cutting back over. We'll finish up downtown in a little bit, but we're going to skim the harbor around here. This was supposed to be a Red Lobster, this building here. It's supposed to be a Red Lobster. We started it. I wanted to put fish in here, kind of like so you can see the fish and everything. And everyone's here, and then there's even this upstairs area that people could go to, but all we ever got done was the kitchen. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be catching live fish. And then out there is a prison that we're building. And then we have two ships right here. These are my custom designs. We have the USS Monitor and the CSS Virginia, both Civil War ironclad ships. I don't know if these will ever become a tutorial on the channel, but let me know what you guys, maybe we could do these as tutorials on the channel. I don't know. I need your guys' inputs, but they're pretty cool, in my opinion. Alright, so moving on. Our next area we are going to is here. This is our concert area for concerts and everything. We have beacons everywhere. Oh yeah, this is the Jolteon Arena. Like I said, we had a very heavy Pokemon themed at the beginning. But this was recently finished. And it took forever. And I still haven't even finished it. There's that little missing patch there. I don't know what to do But yeah, you head in, you get your tickets right here, and then you can come on in and enjoy the show. So there's 3 main floors, all basically the same with a bar in the back. Really nice. And then the band would come down this way and set up and everything, or they could come this way and set up. And the way to get in to the other floors is down back behind here, which comes into here. And so you have your different floors, drinking area, and then your overhang area. I just realized it's probably not a smart idea to have bars on the top floors where people could fall off. It'll be fine though. You'll be fine. Alright, so this right here is a giant gingerbread house my friend Juan made. Juan, if you're ever watching this in the future, I would love to hear from you again, buddy. The happy-go-lucky nom-noms. Very, very colorful inside. It's very, very colorful with cookies, because on the top floor of this gingerbread house was a mini game. I don't know if people remember it, but it was Cookie Slap. You'd slap people and try to knock them into the holes. So, on a giant cake. Giant cake. I miss those days. Those were fun. Alright. And down that way is to a running joke on the server, which I won't get into just yet, but it's one of the longest running things. This was the original entrance to this tunnel here that had now been moved under the roadway here. Who knows, maybe one day we'll bring it back, but... And then we have our strip mall for the Ninja Tower, which, like I said, the Ninja Tower is the original tower that was built on the server. Yep, the Ninja Tower, oldest tower in Neon City. Everyone had a room in here that they would get to furnish and everything. We're not going to go in here because it gets kind of like a maze in there. You had to be a ninja to get through. Alright, finishing up, we have this nice Art Deco tower. Okay, so I did include who I built it from. Wow, back in 2021. Huh. Man, that seems so long ago when I built that. And then there's this little shop over here called Pink As Us. It's a pink themed store. All pink, except that's not really pink, that's more purple. But, oh well, whoever did this, good on you. Okie dokie. And that should do it for downtown. And so now, we're going to, oh yeah, then there's the job tower where you would sign up for your job on the server. Never got finished, like a lot of things on this world. Alright, so now we're going to cut back through to the final part of downtown, which connects to the park. Which should technically be part of the park section, but I don't know why. Is over here. This is when the bees were added. Everybody remembers when the bees were added. Yep, don't hurt the bees. There's our flower garden, our bee garden. Yep, the bee garden created in 2020. Be kind to bees. I think they're adorable. We even built a giant bee statue underneath. And then, of course, it connects right back to the park. And now from the park, we shall head down this way, which I think is a nice, lovely designed area. I love this design. I wonder what this would look like in VR. And then that way leads to the neighborhoods. And then there's the giant park, which we're getting to. We have a basketball court here. Very nice basketball court. Be nice to play basketball. Hello, Mr. Villager. How you doing? Doing good? Okay. Then we have these little statues I found on DeviantArt one day. Really cool design. And there's our big logo for Neon City and everything. And this, of course, kind of connects to the neighborhood area where people get a plot and build houses. So, but, yep. And then we have a pet store. I designed this pet store. We have rabbits, sea turtle, parrots that are dancing. There's dogs, cats, pig, fox, bats, fish, and the food supplies and everything. And then that's a school. But we're heading more into the park here. Another house. And then over here, we have an IHOP. Yep, IHOP. So the IHOP. Pancakes. Remember when it was they did like International House of Burgers? I never really liked that idea, but oh well. And there's this little area. But then we have the main park of the server, Slender Park. A reference to Slender Man. So funny story. I had a friend that actually have access to like the RTX shader pack and everything, and he tried it on this world. We had it set at night, and I had forgotten that there was a villager stuck in here somewhere, and he couldn't see. And I told him this was Slender Park, and he just saw something dart from behind one tree to the other, and he did not know what it was, and he freaked him out. I was like, "How'd you get Slender Man in here?" Oh, those are fun times, fun times. Alright, so with that said, I guess we shall head into the first neighborhood district of Neon City. And we can just take this way over. I love all these connecting, branching pathways. You can literally go anywhere and get back to where you were. So we shall go through the Lego area. Here we go. Here we go! Wait, what's this way? Oh yeah, that's to get back to the park. See, there's so many pathways in this world that I forget where I go. This is how you get to the clock tower. Yes, so this is supposed to be like Big Ben, everything, little clock tower, little garden area. Hello, bees. I didn't know you ventured this far out. Alright, so the first neighborhood area. Jar of dirt. Jack Sparrow would be proud to have that jar of dirt. Oh yeah, what's under the Vaporeon pool? Hold on, we're making a slight detour. Here's one of the OG maps of Xbox 360. Oh my god, this is old. And none of that's there anymore. That's all changed. Yeah, that's all changed. But yeah, over here was supposed to be a nightclub that we built. We actually spent a lot of time in this dance club, nightclub. We had fun in here. We would just dance and everything. Very fun. And then we had a little dressing room to change skins. Had turn sharing DJ. And then there's a little hidden kiosk or nook up here to play D&D. So many memories. And then that way it's just up to the Vaporeon pool. And that was up back to my house. Alright, so moving on. We have a little villager kiosk area shopping center here. I like building these. This was a fun build to do. Parrot, how'd you get out? Alright. And then over here we have Timber Creek Coffee, or Timber Falls Coffee. Just my idea of a coffee chain to compete with Starbucks. And down below, it's supposed to lead to a diner or a restaurant. Right here that I still need to build. You would enter right here, and right here would be the restaurant. And I want a view of the waterfall and everything. Alright. And then we have this giant, beautiful field of flowers here. This bridge wasn't always here, but eventually got put there. Because there never used to be a other side of the river here. As you can see, the world border changed dramatically. And we still haven't fully blended in everything yet. And then we have this tower here. It's supposed to be like an Air Force tower because this all looked like the B-2 Spirit to us. So this was supposed to be the Air Force recruiting tower or something like that. Now there are plots over here, but no one has ever claimed them or anything. But it would be a nice view. Get the village and Corellis district right next to you. Alright, now time to start viewing... Oh, almost time to start viewing houses, but... we have our bird sanctuary. When did we build this? Probably back in 2020, right? Is there a sign in here that says when we built this? Should be. We started doing that everywhere. Bird room, be friendly. Are all the birds stuck again? No, they're just, wow, yes they are stuck. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna free you guys. Be free! Be free! Oh, sorry. There they go. Oh my. Yo, that's cool. Look at all of them. That's awesome. Alright, but I don't want them leaving, so we're just gonna do that as a security precaution. Alright. On to the neighborhood. So this is where some of the first homes were built. We have X114, Anonymous 411, Shadow Forest, Enter If You Dare, Land of the Dragonborn. What in your house, bud? Man. Oh, I see. Had a backup plan. You had a backup plan, I see. What was in your chest? Oh, wow. Yeah, creative mode was never abused on the server. Never. Alright, what was our next house? This one over here, I see. Who is this? Yoshi Squawk. Enjoy. Man. Simple. Very simple. But very nice. And then who do we have here? We have JJ Night Hunter 3. Oh, I remember playing with you on GTA. You got mad at me on GTA. That was good times. They got so mad at me on GTA that when we had our jet paddle with the lasers, so they got so mad that eventually they turned all of our friend group against me, and I still managed to wipe them all out with just machine guns. Never used the missiles. All right, so we have Afternoon Beast. Nice, cozy house. I hear doggo. The upstairs. Very nice. I don't know why you need multiple of those. That one you can't. Oh yeah, I forgot Ender chests. Show you what you see is your rooftop access. Nice. And then there should be a basement. Oh yes, nice hangout area. Hello, doggo. You must be lonely. How long have you been down here? Probably forever. And your owner will probably never return, and I can't do anything. Oh well, you stay safe, buddy. You stay safe. Okie dokie. Let's continue. We shall continue on to this monstrosity. Master Combat 36. He wanted to live like a king, apparently. A king. What's down here? Probably the dungeon? Yeah, dungeon. Yeah, not my cup of tea of house, but... Alright. Next, we have Super Geordie 10. Nice, very simple house. Okie dokie. And then we have over here, this is my domain, do not enter my domain, save your ex death. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. Wow, very simple. Wait, is there a second floor? There is a second floor. What is... How, were you supposed to just float up here? There's nothing up here. Very disappointed. Thought at least I'd have a diamond in there. Alright, we're gonna just kind of jump over to here, to this house here. We have Commando 672. Oh, it looks like your typical Minecraft house. Oh yeah, very typical. Very nice. I like exploring houses. I just like exploring. I like looking. I like to look at things. Like sometimes I'll just go through my kitchen just not even wanting to eat anything. I'm just looking at everything. Alright. We're gonna actually head back this way. So let me know what you guys think of this world so far. It's a pretty old world. I would like to say it's as old as 2B2T, but probably not. Well, at least it's one of the oldest Xbox 360 worlds that is still around, I would say, but it's not Xbox 360 anymore. Alright, CEG Nightmare. This little house he built actually goes pretty deep underground with an enchantment room and everything, and then goes all of a sudden we're in the nether. Did he even... What was the purpose of this? Did he want his own nether fortress? I don't know. I do not know. My friends were crazy. Well, as crazy as me. This one unfortunately doesn't have a name on it anymore. But it's pretty neat. What is this? Where does this go? Where does this go? What'd you build? Oh, you just wanted blocks. Okie dokie. I'm not going any further, because now it's going to take me a little bit to get out of here. Oh, I should not have done this. This was a mistake. Oh well. We're exploring this whole world together. Alright. Next we have Mysterion Lives. They built an igloo. Very nice igloo. Very nice. Now I know there's like a hidden thing. Whee! And I believe more hidden. Yep. Brr, 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 brr. What were you expecting, Lamau? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. Wow. Oh, and then very annoying doors. There we go. A good thing this isn't Paxno. Ah. And then we have Squall Edge. Oh, I remember Squall Edge. Oh, this is also one of the original builds that was on the server. Oh, so many memories. And then we have Brutal One. Big TV. Very nice open atmosphere. Hot tub and everything. There's a villager on the roof. Don't know how he got up there. Bedroom. No, bathroom. Wow. And then over here is the bedroom. Complete with a diamond sword. So, what do we have over here? Zeleth 98, one with the Creed. Little garage out here. Then we have this house, complete with a garden on the inside, and a kitchen. And then a chest, a bedroom area. Very nice. Very nice. That's an interesting tree. And then we have Totaling Leader 5, one with the Creed. And then his house, which kind of more set up like a bar than anything. Is there a basement? Nope, just crafting and everything. Okie dokie. And that would complete neighborhood 1. And that leads into this mineshaft class factory. I remember very distinctly, I built this one weekend in the winter, I think my senior year of high school, when I was just so bored and there was no one online, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to play in survival, I'm going to mine this out legitimately. And that's as far as I got, and I got bored. And then I built this entire factory over here. The wall, nothing but furnaces. And there's a little office space above. Yep. Alright. So, from here we shall sneak around. We shall hit Halloween Town in a little bit. That's just one of our recently finished areas. But there's this house here that was kind of special because this was my best friend's house in high school. His name was Grant. He was one of my childhood friends that I grew up with. And this brings back memories. Me and him were the first two that played Minecraft together. We were hung out in high school. We hung out in elementary school. And now I haven't seen him. Probably haven't seen him in 15, 16 years. Wow, it's amazing how much time flies, isn't it? Okie dokie. So, Then we have this little area. We have this little cafe. Now this was built by the same person that did the barber shop. He built this little cafe that I really liked. It's really nice, little nice cafe. And then there's a Fallout 4 vault when Fallout 4 released. And then we have this Rubik's Cube house. I believe this was also built by Zelif98. Just a little Rubik's Cube house, big blocks of that, and then the bedroom upstairs. It's really creative, I'd say. Alright, then we have our 3 statues over here of Notch, Steve, and Herobrine. That's a contribute to the original OGs, kind of, in a way. And this is a fishing boat store, just for boat storage and everything, so you can fish out on the lake here. And now with that, we shall go back to the park section and go to Admin Row and start our way out. We are starting our way out. So I'm just going to fly just to get a little done quicker. Alright, starting on Admin Row. We have this little tunnel here that was supposed to lead to an underground city section. It's supposed to be like the hive from Resident Evil. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of references to a lot of other media and genre in here. Alright, so this was one of my good buddies back in the day of Yeah Buddy, an original house. Remember, his specific reason why he stopped playing is because everything got too built up around his house. And for that, I am sorry. So, yeah, he got upset that all this got put into his backyard, essentially. He lost his view of the ocean and everything, and he got real upset. But, what could you do, Tower Pimps? So, we would go upstairs and everything, but there's nothing really much in there. And then the only other house besides Juan's house is this house that I didn't get it until Rainbow Dash's house, Rainbow Ground. Yeah, we're not going in there. And there's a giant 3D Rainbow Dash statue. Anchor Cave, and then Chisani Machi. So this is supposed to be like an educational cave or system or something, complete with a book and everything. So we have ores, coal, iron, copper, and then emeralds. Oh yeah, I built this as kind of like an educational thing. Like, let's say if we had like field trips in Minecraft. This would be something like a kid that you could take kids on field trips or something. It's just a dumb little idea, but Anchor Cave. It's just these little builds that you can do. Alright, so Chisani Machi. This we built as kind of like a New Year's project. We built it on New Year's Day to have a theme build, and this was supposed to be a Japanese village. So we designed this little Japanese village, and I think Chisani Machi means like small town or something. So there's these little small builds here and everything. Really, really going all out on like textural work of stone and everything, making it really, really pretty. Now the cherry blossom trees, the Minecraft ones were added post, like a couple years when they were finally added. These ones here are my custom cherry trees that I built. As you can see, I used carpet for the petals and everything. But now with the actual official cherry blossom trees, this looks a whole lot better. Looks so much better now. And then it heads down into the village here. Right here with some little Japanese houses. Well, that's like a fishing village or something. And then this was supposed to be like an entire neighborhood of different themed villages. So we have the Japanese one, there's supposed to be an Italian one, a German one, a Chinese one, and just go all throughout around this giant mountain, all the way through here. Just different themes, like a kind of like an around the world village section, town section. I still want to do that project, so if you guys want to join me in that and want to help out, let me know down in the comments. Alright, so we shall go this way, and we shall go through this intermediate neighborhood area where there's only a couple of houses. There's this house, very small, and they didn't put their name on it. And then we have Chris B with a gold floor. Okie dokie. And then this leads into the minigame park. There's more plots that way. But yes, we have the minigame park. We have another villager apartments here for more villagers. But yes, this is the minigame park we are entering now. A whole bunch of different different mini games we can play. There's roller coasters. There's this giant library built out of a giant bookshelf that I designed. I really liked how it turned out, especially the ceiling. It looks pretty cool. And then there's this naval base. Oh, okay. Oh, someone got mad about villagers in there. Oh, we'll just head in. So yeah, this is just an OG base and everything. We have our mess hall, medical staff, barracks, officers. We have submarines, and then there's TNT cannons. The submarine, apparently someone made a joke of how it's been so long since anybody's been here that they put cobwebs everywhere in here. It's super funny. Super, super funny. Alright. Moving on to come out of the minigame park bit, because there's some more down here. We have a parkour course. This was a sprint parkour course where you have to sprint all the way through. We called it Rainbow Run. You have to sprint all the way through it. So, yeah, because if you did it normally, it'd be pretty easy, but it was just a challenge. And then on the other side, first we got this giant tower, which is actually the tallest structure on here. So if we go up to the top, I'm not taking the ladder because that would take forever. Now, I would, if anyone has epilepsy, to turn away right now, or if you get squeamish or something, because this is what we call the epilepsy tower. I'm not going to go down it, but just to give you an idea. Yeah. Oh wow, look at this. Just look at this. Look what we all have been through so far. And we still have so much to go through. Because we'll snake through the minigame park up there, and then we'll cut back over and head back through the Japanese village. But let us continue. And then we have this little ring of fire here, which we specifically built for one dumb reason. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And that's the whole reason for this. No other reason. Our next area is another parkour course, Creeper Jump. The first parkour course we built. I can't believe I wanted Ant Venom to come on here and try it. I was so naive back then. And then there's a little boat there, more of the harbor. Coming around here, we have this nightclub that used to be a tutorial on my channel. It used to be a 3-part tutorial on my channel how to build this. If you guys want this as a tutorial again, let me know. Because I really, really love the inside here, especially with the multicolored floor and everything. And the different colored lights here. It turned out really, really cool. Alright, moving on. We have this tower a water tower that actually used to be over there. We have another lighthouse, a more advanced lighthouse. We shall go over. And then that building, it keeps changing hands. It might get changed hands again. Who knows? But yes, we have this lighthouse, which I really love the pathway up to. And then it's just a simple, straightforward shot up to the top. Alright, moving on. We have this another big dock section over here. And then we have a roller coaster. This roller coaster is actually built from the Minecraft handbook. Might look familiar if you know the book series. But yes, here, let's take a quick ride, shall we? Quick ride. And it's actually functional. I'm not touching anything, just looking around. And then the slow anticipation is building, and here we go. Whee! Whee! Through the dark tunnel! Woohoo! Very nice. Alright, moving on. There's pixel art now. We have this giant slime. We have an original village that was kind of taken over and built over. But we have this giant slime house. There is a secondary roller coaster, but we have giant blocks everywhere. We have a giant flower pot with a flower store. The giant music box is a music store that needs to be updated because there's more music discs now. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, stop it. There we go. We have a giant diamond block. We have a target block that's... Then we have a chest. Yes, this target block actually serves as a shooting range. So you can bring your bow and practice your aim. Complete with Fletcher and everything. Apparently he escaped. Don't know how. Alrighty. And then the chest door sells chests. There's nothing really in the giant diamond block. I just wanted to build a giant diamond orb. And then there's these giant torches. This is a TNT launch pad. Then you're supposed to enter the water. We have this roller coaster I designed. So you head on in right here, and then you hit the button, and then whee, 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 and then just oof. Yep, that's it. That's my roller coaster. Quick, easy, simple. Then a villager trading area, and then this big building. This is our Spleef Arena. We actually did a episode in here of us playing Spleef. It's big, it's open, and there's audience members in the stands. Yep, our Spleef Arena. Complete with a gift shop. Don't know why you need a gift shop, but there's a gift shop. Alright, it's kind of hard to determine where to go from here. Oh yeah, I was going to build an underground roller coaster this way. Or was I going to recreate the Undertale map? I can't remember these things, guys. There's so many projects on this world that I have lost count. There is a Discord server for this world, but no one uses it anymore. Alright. Moving on. Hold on. I just need to take a quick swig of water. Oh. Alright. So this is a trampoline. Boing! Built from slime blocks. Woohoo! Oh, that's a new Minecraft music. I've never heard that before. Alright, on to the actual minigames now. We have checkers. I actually built this on a PlayStation 4. So this was a PlayStation 4 thing I built. It's really nice. And then the winner, when he won, he got to flip your corresponding color. So there we go. Alright, then the Black Obsidian building. This is an old Minecraft minigame of Hide and Go Gordame. So Hide and Go Gordame consisted of one person going in and fighting in here. So people would come in and hide, and one person with a diamond sword would try to hunt them all. Alright. My apologies. I'm just going to turn the music down real quick because that is kind of loud in my ear. So we're going to tone it down to at least half. I don't know if that was bothering you guys either, but... Alright. Moving on with more mini games. We have Connect 4. And this one's actually a functioning Connect 4 with red concrete and yellow concrete powder. You place up here and it drops down. So you can actually play Connect 4. And when you're done, it gets cleaned up. So there is a Connect 4. And then, yeah, so I was going to build a pathway down here, but I haven't done it yet. This area used to be our Hunger Games, but we wanted to expand it, so we are right now in the midst of trying to create a new Hunger Games area. And then we have our little airsoft arena park for bow wars and everything, with bows and arrows. And then over here we have paintball. So with paintball and everything, snowballs, more Minecraft inspired mini games. And then we have another Pokemon gym arena. This one's just straightforward, simple Pokemon battle. And then we have chess up here. So chess here. We have every single piece. We have the king, the queen, the bishop, the knight, the rook, and the pawn. And then there's statues of the Vanoss crew. If you know the Vanoss crew, we have Vanoss, H.O. Delirious, Nogla, and Wildcat. All here in the minigame park, because they always like playing games. Quick detour, just to give a brief mention to it. Well, we will get up there eventually. But first, we have this. This is, of course, Five Nights at Freddy's. So we have people up there that would take the position, and then of course you have your camera, the security guard here, and everything. I haven't really figured out how to quite set up. I just wanted to build it. So we have the FNAF building, FNAF 1. And now, just for a quick mention, quick showcase, our pixel art land of all the pixel art. So take a moment and enjoy. Alright, so that was our pixel art land. Very nice. Alright, so moving back into the minigame park. Just underneath the checkers, there's this little mob fighting arena right next to the zombie and skeleton. We have a mob fighting area with all the original mobs and everything. And just as a reference, the original zombie pigmen's here too. But yes, the mobs would spawn in here from mob spawners. They would just filter through and they would enter one-way piston trapdoors. And yeah. And then we have my new house. This house here is based on my real-life house. In fact, I am currently sitting right here. You guys might recognize this little room. If not, well, watch more videos. But yes, so this is just a reproduction of my IRL house. Alright. And so, with that, I think that pretty much covers all the minigame park. we have my backyard. Very nice backyard. But cutting through the plots over here, cutting through the small Japanese village again, we shall go over to our other... Alright, I'm sorry, I'm not listening to that song again, so we're turning the music off for that one. Alright, so my buddy Priscillion's house is here. You know Priscillion, he's our wonderful editor from time to time. He has built this giant house, the Cat Sphinx house. Alright, and we have these gardens / parks are IRL inspired. We have Rose Hill. Whole bunch of roses on the hill with tulips here. And then we have Duncan Garden. Really nice scenic garden with different flowers and bushes and everything. It looks really, really good. And then the last one would be John A. Finch Arboretum, which has a whole bunch of different trees in it. I think I tried to include every single tree in Minecraft in here, including like the new mangrove and everything in it. And then like all the different biomes of trees and everything. Really, really neat, and with pebbles and walkways and everything. And I even made my own custom willow trees. And then this will lead into the school area, which is right here. And then we have our greenhouse, which has basically every single plant in it, or at least tried to. From all the different saplings, to all the different flowers, and everything. All the different gardening materials. Just a really neat area. Is that a baby villager? Okay, yes it is. But we have the sports complex / high school. Now this high school is inspired by a high school in my town that I did not attend to, but I love the design of it. Unfortunately, it is not finished. All that's finished in here is the gym, which has basketball hoops, and that's about it. I was starting to plan out the kitchen and the cafeteria. And then we have the little office here. Now, this house here I would build from time to time because I really, really liked it. I think it's Storm X Frenzy or something on YouTube. It's a really, really nice design. This would be my go-to house in survival servers and everything. Back in the day. And then, of course, there's the track field. And then this will connect on the backside to the sports complex. For the sports complex, we have a football field right here, mixed with a tennis court, baseball, and of course, you can't have a sports complex without the concession stands. And then this tower here was trying to copy one from Garry's Mod. This was a Trouble in Terrorist Town map in Garry's Mod that I used to play with my friends way back in the day, like 2013, 2014. And then this building here is inspired by a real-life location of the 50,000 Silver Dollar Bar in Montana. So it's like a giant store / breakfast place. So still need to finish it, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're almost done, I think. We have this house here that I completely forgot who built it or anything. I just need to do something real quick. Alright, sorry about that if you heard a Discord notification. That was on my end. I apologize. Alright, so moving on, we have our car museum. And of course, I included one of my tanks. If you guys know me in the channel, we have my tanks. Alright, so on the car museum, this is supposed to be like movie cars and everything. We have the DeLorean from Back to the Future. We have the Batmobiles from the different movies. We have Herbie, the Love Bug. We have cars from Fast and the Furious, Initial D. And on the second floor, we have Jurassic Park, the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. These custom Jurassic Park vehicles I built from the Lost World, including the massive RV, which I plan to do a tutorial on because I just think it's really, really cool. We have the car from Supernatural, Christine, Ghostbusters, and the movie Duel. And that's the car museum. And then moving on, we have the other side of the sports complex. We have Derek's house. Derek, people might know from Garrett 2x4s, in that friend group, and Deer and Trench and all that. So this is his house. Very, very big and fancy. Giant open space, multiple levels. It's like a mall instead of a house. Interesting doors. Alright, moving on. This area here, real quick, this is what we call Mini Russia. Kind of like with the Japanese section, this is the Mini Russian section. And just every time you enter Russia, this plays. Just kind of as a meme. Yep, Mini Russia. And then across from it, we have some original build that was built way out here from Red Wolf Shifter. And then we have the Redstone testing facility to test redstone contraptions. This was originally over by the minigame park, but it got moved to its own building over here. And all someone has built so far is just this. So far. Which has really complex redstone. It's not that complex, but it's complex to me, and I don't want to ruin it or touch it. I just flip the levers like they tell me to. Okay, then we have the hospital, which is not finished yet, not furnished, but all the rooms are in. It's a big hospital. Don't know why we built it this big, but there we go. It turned out nice. And then also in the redstone testing facility, we have these redstone gardens that I remember a tutorial from. They can work for melons and pumpkins. Unfortunately, redstone, how it changes, I don't think these work anymore. Alright, and with that said, we can now go over to the Halloween Town, and then we'll be finished with this half of the map. And then we'll get to the outer areas later. But here we are at the Halloween Town. Now, this town looks familiar because I painstakingly set up 2 monitors, hooked up my Xbox 360, and then hand copied the builds from the Halloween mashup pack into this world. So this is an exact 1-to-1 replication of the Halloween Town from the Xbox 360. Complete down to the minute detail of the layouts of the houses and everything. This took about a month to do, and I am so proud of it. Yeah, in here it's supposed to head to the rails, the coaster park and everything, and then this is the food tavern and everything. I really liked how this all turned out. And of course, if you remember, you spawn in this house here, and you would come out this way into the Halloween Town. Now, it's not quite complete because this area here never got finished because it kind of ran into our river. But yeah, for the most part, it's done. And then I decided to kind of condense it and put the roller coaster and everything right here, and then the carnival right here. So we have all this, each one, including this and this. all redone and rebuilt. So it all works. Even the giant Ferris wheel is complete. And then I built this giant pumpkin patch. That goes down to our big pumpkin. It has a candle in it. And so that is the Halloween town. And since we're over here, I might as well showcase the Halo base that me and Derek were working on with this custom bridge I built. Yeah, I thought was kind of sci-fi themed, fit right in. UNSC. And of course this is from Halo Wars. Derek would know the tutorial channel that he got this from, but it turned out pretty nice. Giant parking lot over here for people, but landing ships, Master Chief and Cortana Pixar, and then we have the red versus blue bases that I built. So this is just the Halo land, Halo base area, and everything. It's really, really neat. I like it. And now we shall move up north. So to go up north, we're going to cut through a section which I call the Nostalgia Craft, or the Nostalgic District. So here we go into the Nostalgic District, which basically takes us back to Minecraft from 2011 up to 2014 with some nostalgic builds from different Minecraft videos, mainly music videos. So we'll start off over here with an iconic one. Everybody knows this. It's, of course, Dan TDM and Dr. Treoris' lab. All the memories in here. And I think I based this off of the How I Met Dr. Treoris video from 2014. Because this house is no longer around. I built it anyway. And then on this side we have Through the Night by Ant Venom from 2014. How many times I paused that video just to get frame by frame images. And then we have The Miner 2013 by Ant Venom. This little house from that music video. And then we have Don't Mine at Night from 2012 by Bebop Vox. Coming down this way, we have Never Say Goodbye and Never Let You Go by Thanks Sia from 2013. This birch house, which I think is kind of a unique design. And then on this side, we have Creepers Gonna Creep by Thanks Sia. Both houses, the Creeper's house and the main player's house. And that's all on this side. And then over here, we go with It's Herobrine by Blah 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 Gaming from 2011. And then I Hate Creepers, also by Blah Blah Gaming, 2011. Over here we have TNT by Captain Sparkles that sparked off the entire Minecraft parody genre. And then I'll go to work under the birch tree. And of course, the most famous, Revenge by Captain Sparkles 2011. Reproduced the house and everything. So this is the nostalgic area. It actually is getting expanded to this whole right corner of the map. Which then, because we have Captain Sparkles there, which then is leading to this newest section that I just carved out a couple weeks ago. Da 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 da. Villager news. Yes, that's right. It's Element Animations. Fun fact: I actually met and talked with Element Animations and Dan, the voice of the Villagers, on a TeamSpeak server back in the day. I actually talked with them for quite a bit. Used to be part of the Villager News Minecraft server, and I used to play on there all the time. But this is, of course, their more modern Villager News. So, I believe I used the Planet Minecraft reference for this. But we have everything from the camera room, like, breaking news! A rogue citizen has been caught committing a terrible crime. We'll go now to number 9 on the scene. Thank you, villager number 4. Ah, villager number 4! No! Stuff like that. Ah, memories. And an OG original Xbox 360 village here. And across the bridge, which you might recognize from the Minecraft handbook again, we have Mini Sweden. Mini Sweden. I like it. All the houses and everything. As you can see, some of the houses are repeats and everything. And then this is also from the Minecraft handbook. This one you might remember from one of my OG tutorials on the YouTube channel back from 2014 when I started doing Minecraft tutorials. I first started Corellis-esque tutorials like this little tiny greenhouse here. God, this is such an old greenhouse, but I remember I liked it. It was such a cool design. And then my biggest house I was building is over here. Then we have Yorkim from Sabaton. We have another lighthouse over here with a small boat. Small B-boat. Alright, and then there's this little tiny hidden home here. I don't know who made it, but it's such a tiny home and it's such an old build design that it also has a spruce door, so it's black. Someone came up here and updated this, so maybe it's not totally forgotten. And just a small thing I want to bring up note is this little area over here. This gold block represents when we finally completed Rail Line B in 2020 during the pandemic. Memories. Recent memories too. Over here is our original Minecraft zoo that we tried to capture all the mobs in Minecraft in. Our attempt at getting a Frenderman never happened. And then we had spiders, skeletons, creepers, zombies, pigs, chickens, cows, and a mushroom was in here. And fun fact, the mushroom island was all the way over there, and we actually had to build a rail all the way here and have people staged in a certain location to keep a track of the mushroom. Alright, moving on, we have the second neighborhood district. Oh, the third or second. We have the town hall for this area. Very old building, old design. Our giant meeting hall. And I bet you there is a... Is there nothing behind the photo? Oh, come on, there is always a secret. Oh, yes, there wasn't, but yeah, another room. Heh, I look pretty dumb with just slamming my face into the wall. And then we have the bedroom and everything for the mayor out here. Ex Mortis' office. So, we shall move on now. Then we have this big building, which you might saw on a few live streams, is my World War I museum that I'm building. So we have the UK, Mark V Mail, all the countries that participated. We have a Renault FT17, Rolls-Royce armored car, the trenches, which I guess will lead into in here. I don't know what's going to be in there. And then we have my A7V, Schneider, and the Saint Chamond. I noticed that Bedrock makes the items a little smaller. It's weird. Alright, we're going to head out the door. And then we have our next neighborhoods here. We have a house here. Cranked Freak, do not enter. I kind of remember him. Over here we have Game Twitch 21. Yep. His house is quite unique, I think. Quite unique indeed. We can head in just real quick. I don't like how the signs do that. Or is that supposed to be like that? Oh, very fast bubble elevator. And then I cut through here to his top bedroom. Interesting. And then we'll go back down. This is the down one, right? Yes. I forget bubble elevator sometimes. Alright. And then I believe this is Medic's house? No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is Medic's. Frontline Medic. Built like an Atlantis themed house. I was expecting him to build a pirate ship. Wow, we need to finish this. Medic, you need to get back on here and finish. What in the world is that noise? I don't know. Alright. Then we have Master Chief's 5675's house. Kind of traditional Minecraft house. And then over here, we've got Sniggle 2006. Made a boat. Only in a boat. And then whose is this? Trex 24, or the Sandwich Man, who apparently just built a giant something. And something down here looks like a boss arena or something. I don't know. A lot of netherite. And what's this? Reinforced deep slate. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okie dokie. We go over here. We have... What's this? Okay, armadillo. Why is there an armadillo here? What are you doing? Why? Okay, I'm not going to question it. Night Slasher 10. A house that was never finished. Except for a chest room. Okay. And then we have Meta 26, 22, 69, 28. With a lot of buttons everywhere. Okay, that freaked me out for a bit, but a whole bunch of Ender Dragon heads. Okay. And rainbow beds. Well then, okay, I'm out of here. And then the last house up here would be this one of Fierce Female Dog. Weird username. The cats. And then up here, come on, up. There we go, bedroom. And the basement. Do we really need to explore? Oh. There we go. It's just another bedroom. Okay. And fish. Okie dokie. No real point of coming in here. Alright. So. And then we have our big centerpiece of this area. Oh, then there's a small park. I like the small park I made. It's just a small, beautiful area. We have our zoo. It's supposed to be like an education center / zoo. Neon City Zoo started in 2020. Right before the Nether update, actually. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be updated, but we have, like, we're trying to include all the biomes here. So we have mushrooms and the brown mushroom. We have the hilltops with the llamas. We have the Arctic zone, which is all the Arctic biomes. So come in here, we have wolves. And then we have polar bears. Over here we have snow golems. Hello, snow golem. Over here is supposed to be snow foxes, which are rare to get. And then inside we are supposed to have Snow rabbits, some wolf viewing area, polar bear viewing area, different types of ice, the stray. And then we'll head on out. And we have a jungle temple here. I remember finding my first one. I always felt like a Indiana Jones. In fact, I remember creating a specific character named Indiana Zorak that was Minecraft inspired. That was supposed to go around exploring Minecraft ruins and everything. Then we have our jungle area, which is supposed to include ocelots, include pandas in front of this giant panda statue. And then over here, gonna have parrots. And then we have the cave. This was the original cave before the Cave and Cliffs update. So inside, I actually carved this out all by hand. This was not a natural cave. You know, zombies, skeletons, zombie villager, creeper. So, yep. Bats. And then we would have mob spawners. Spider and cave spider, and then the mine shaft over here. But now this all has to be updated for the newest Caves and Cliffs update. Oh well, it gives me something to do. Alright, and then moving on to this section of the zoo. Over here, there's one biome that... Oh yeah, we need to add the mesa biome into here or something. I forgot there's supposed to be another biome or something in here. Over here is supposed to be the farm animals like the pig, cow, sheep, chickens and stuff. And then we have the nether section. This is when, of course, they added the newer stuff to the nether. It was originally supposed to be this stuff, like all the, like the nether fortress and that. But then they added all the newer stuff, so we had to make an emergency section over here, which was just starting to get laid out, and then we lost track, and just update kept coming, and so that needs to be updated. And then we have the swamp section, which will have slimes and frogs, and of course a witch there. And then the drowned will be in here. And then over here is kind of our, like a taiga, tundra thing. Spruce forest. The sweet berries and foxes. And then we have our desert, which we decided to go with a desert village, which had the camels in it. And then we have some skeletal structure, and then of course the OG desert temple, which I turned into something kind of walkable. And then we have the husks viewing area, and that is the zoo. And then there's another section up here which is dedicated to a YouTuber that also helped me, inspired me and everything. They used to go by the name CoolDude3. That's how I knew them. And then they changed to Miss Breezy. So if you recognize this, that's good on you. So all this is their Minecraft builds and everything. Or their Minecraft machinimas, I should say. The Fortune Teller 2011. And then, of course, their most iconic series, in my opinion, Newbies. Newbies was something I was introduced to, and what helped me get into Minecraft was this funny series. It's funny skits and everything. And then, of course, theirs was Dr. Goob. And then, like a block and Creeper Away. And all the cast from the Newbie series. If you recognize some of these faces besides Notch and Herobrine, leave a comment down below. And then this is the giant spleef arena for them. And then there's one house all the way out here randomly. This was Taco's secondary house. Just a standard house. And that pretty much covers all of the surface areas of Neon City. There are a few exceptions, though, that we will get into briefly. There is this floating house here that was also Red Wolf Shifter's secondary house. The end portal is right down there with the golden blocks. We're just going to do a giant sky view of everything. As we move on down, we're going to just temporarily head over to the Corellis District because we forgot to go to it. I wonder how long this video has been going. It's going to be a long recording. I can tell you that much. Alright, so to the Corellis area and the village. So this village is based off of a normal pre-update village. So it's like the OG village. So, and it's slightly extended with more houses to make it more dense. The only house that's not original is this one, which was done by someone on DeviantArt, which was kind of like a bakery, which I think needs to be added to the villages. And then we have the Corellis area. One of my main inspirations for doing tutorials and teaching me how to build in Minecraft. So we have all of his plot houses, like the 13 by 13s, the 12 by 12, 16 by 16, 20 by 20. All of his homes and everything are here. This was one of my first builds. This was actually one of my first builds I ever built in Minecraft on back in 2013 or 2012 when I first started playing Minecraft. This was the first house I built. Was his tutorials. Then of course there's his survival starter homes and everything. Really nice. And there's a reptar back there from Rugrats. Alright. Is there anything else to show? Yes, there is. One final roller coaster in a way. And that is back at Spawn. And that is the Underground Theme Park. Or the Underworld Theme Park. Which we head on down. Probably saw this in the tour video. To get to the secondary rail line. But, yep, we have a Zoroark because that's my favorite Pokemon. Everybody knows because I am JW as a Zoroark. We have our little mineshaft rail line B. But if you actually come down here, you'll see that it heads to this underground section here, which has only one attraction, which is the Miner's Journey. A little underground roller coaster I made, which actually has a drop. I liked how I designed this. Shows like, oh, you found a mine shaft and then a mob spawner, and then you keep going through. You find the stronghold, enter the end, and then there's lava, and then there's death, and then all of a sudden you find all the ores in the world. You become rich, and you head back to the surface. It's quick, short, but I think it's fun. So, yeah, there's not much else I can think of. There are a lot of stuff I overlooked and missed, like little nooks and crannies underground, little hidden bases that people made. But I think that'll be it for this video. That's a good place to round it off. I think we've pretty much seen everything. We got the gist of everything. So, yeah. I'm going to end it here. So, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button wherever they're going to. Hit that subscribe button as well. I love you in the addition of my wonderful subscribers. Thank you so much for doing what you do, whether liking, subscribing, and sharing and all that. It really means a lot to me. It means a lot to the channel. It means a lot to the community. Speaking of community, don't forget to leave a comment down below in the comments section. Let me know what you think, what you thought, what you feel, and what you guys want to see next. It always means a lot to me to read your comments every day. So, with that said, remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!